Yo, what's going on? We back at it again. Your boy Cold-Hearted VSL Insights. You know what I'm saying? And today, we gonna talk about the Megan Thee Stallion case and Tory Lanez case. You feel me? Now, some of y'all may be surprised by the news. At least I know I am. Hell, I was surprised by the news because in my head, I'm thinking that, you know, this court case really gonna work in Tory's favor. You feel me? That's how I'm thinking, like, cause it's so many evidence. Everybody say that. Everybody know that shit lied. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know. But what I call this right here, is a I don't know. I call this more an emotional state of mind, especially from the verdict. The verdict, I feel like that was just from more of an emotional state of mind. Because all the facts, man, all the proof, all the evidence. But the thing is, though, but what I just found out, though, was that everybody changed their story. Everybody changed their story. Even, like, Kelsey changed their story. They even said there was, like, a whole video, not a whole video, but they even said there was a whole interview with the baby saying they did that shit and he buried or whatever type shit. You feel me? So, a lot of things that changed. Everybody changed up their stories. Everybody changed up what they said for real type shit. So, and it all led to Tory getting at least up to 23 years. We don't know when we don't know his exact sentence. His sentencing will be on January 27th. So, you know, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen from there. You feel me? But I'm going to just talk about what doesn't add up to me in this Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez court case. I'm going to just tell you what doesn't make sense to me, right? So like I said, it all started back with, you know, Megan's best friend or whatever. Megan's best friend or whatever. They saying that she did some foul shit and she tried to get back at her and it just basically backfired on her. So now she's just trying to, like, you know, recuperate from that backfire, because this shit backfired on her. You know what I'm saying? We all saw it. We all see it. We all saw it. We all knew it. You know what I'm saying? This shit, what's his name? You try to get back at somebody, backfired on your ass, man. So it's like, that's why I don't be caring about getting even, bro. Cause that shit will bite you in the ass for real. Getting even to bite you in the ass harder than you know it. So it's just like, I don't care about getting even, bro. But yeah. So basically, that's what Megan tried to do, because, you know, she did some foul shit behind Megan's back type shit. So I guess they felt some type of way, and that's where they at today, right now. It's so funny to me because, you know, this whole time, it's so funny to me because, you know, this whole time, everybody was saying, like, even like Megan Thee Stallion's best friend Kelsey, she was even saying that, you know, Tory ain't shoot her. He did. So like I said, I didn't really watch the court case or whatever. I'm just going off of, you know, the internet, not the internet, but, you know, just doing my research, Google, reading articles and shit like that. So that's just basically what I did for real, what I be doing for real type shit. So, you know, the verdict, you know, charged Tory Lanez with 3 different charges, and a felony, and the felons in it, and a firearm and shit like that. He got 3 charges on him. But I don't think he gonna face up. Well, he may face up to 20 years. He may face up to at least 20 years, because that's a felony. That's gonna get you some time. But like I said, I don't know. The trial is on January 27th. Now, that one I might watch. That one I might really, like, look into type shit, see what they gave him. Because, like, what happened, man? You know, there was a few names that was brought up in this whole situation, being the baby was one of them. and being Ben Simmons was one of them too. They said that Megan, my bad. They said that Megan tried to like fuck him or whatever, and you know that's what they end up doing for real. So it's just like, you know, I feel like you know, just petty news and just petty rules type shit. Like it's just people just not thinking for real type shit. So basically what what everybody else was saying was, you know, why is everybody saying this, you know, why is Megan Thee Stallion on her feet? Like we haven't seen her in no type of cast, no type of crutches. We ain't really seen like no injuries. We ain't seen no signs of, you know, being hurt, being shot. We ain't seen none of that shit, bro. You feel me? So instead of me saying like it's some emotional state of mind, this shit really some industry shit. This is really some industry shit, bro. And you know, and it's so crazy, because the only reason Tory went to jail because he's not signing with Roc Nation. He's an independent. Tory has been independent for about the past 3 or 4 years. He's been independent about the past 3, 4, 5 years type shit. So he's been by himself. He's been grinding type shit. So I feel like Roc Nation was responsible for this. Roc Nation is responsible for Tory Lanez getting locked up. Roc Nation is responsible for that. They made that shit because Megan is signed to Roc Nation. She's signed to Roc Nation. And the video with Tory Lanez's father, you know, basically just you know, speaking his mind, bro. He's saying that this shit's fucked up, cause it really is. You know what I'm saying? And he called everybody out too, even like the co-founders and shit. He found everybody. He found everybody for real. So it's just like, you know, he called everybody, and I guess he's gonna fight for his son or whatever. But but that video was crazy because I understand that, bro. Like, a man was falsely accused, wrongly convicted. You know what I'm saying? And everybody now wants to believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion, which is still not true. Because, like I said, we haven't seen nothing. I understand she ain't got to show nothing. That's her right. But bro, you's a public figure. You know what I'm saying? You's a public figure. You gotta at least, you know what I'm saying? You gotta at least know that we here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that you here. You know what I'm saying? You a public figure. So if niggas don't see you with what you say you got, bro, or if it's like you say something and you move in a different way, it's like, you know, we gonna look at that weird type shit. You know what I'm saying? So come on, you gotta do a little better than that. We ain't seen nothing. You know what I'm saying? There's so many evidence saying that Tory done shot her. And then Tory Lanez's lawyer, you feel me? Tory Lanez's lawyer, you know, reached out and responded to the verdict charging Tory Lanez with 3 charges type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was guilty on 3 charges. And so now they're gonna try to take an appeal. At least that's what his lawyers said. His lawyers came out and said that they're gonna try to, you know, get an appeal so they can fix that shit. Cause it's like, you know, everybody know that shit ain't right. Everybody know that shit right. If you don't know that shit is right, bro, you's a fucking bot. You just a robot. You don't really. If you really think Megan was right, bro, you have no soul. If you think, you know what I'm saying, and it's crazy because, you know, another attorney, say they're gonna try to make an appeal type shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to make an appeal. You know what I'm saying? Just to take care of that shit. You feel me? Because there's no way that with the amount of evidence they have against the claims that Megan Thee Stallion have made against them. My only thing is what made them change their whole story. Like, what made them switch up for real type shit. So, you know. But like I said, though, you know, Roc Nation is responsible for Tory Lanez's lockup. You know what I'm saying? Watch the video. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They're responsible for Tory Lanez lockup because Tory Lanez wants to stay independent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he just fighting the industry right now. He's just fighting the industry right now. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of paying the consequences right now for not, wanting to just admit to what they got going on. So I feel like he's really paying the consequences right now because there's no way in hell that this man should get 24 years, or at least 23 years. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the defendant witness came out and said he ain't shoot her. You feel me? Another person did. So why don't y'all got that other person? Why y'all got Tory still? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'ma just fall back, bro, because I don't want to get flagged or nothing. But that's just crazy to me, man. Kind of crazy to me. It really don't make sense, low key, for real type shit. So, there's a lot of. I feel like there's some fishy going on, bro. Because there's some fishy going on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a deal with the devil. You know what I'm saying? And based on how it's looking, I feel like Megan did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, they just responsible for that. Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Word.